happens, brother. Yeah. Y'all are gonna need to back your man. I'll tell you that for sure. Yo, listen up. I said, Chris, guys.
What's up, family?
What up with you, guys?
Come on, chick, killing shit.
Is this what you set me up against, guys?
Nigga said it's fire.
I'm in complete and utter disgust. I got no respect for this plate, so I better would throw away and call it a disgust. Hey. Woo! I said, you a bitch, B. I'm gonna fuck you up from the jump beyond a reasonable doubt. You ain't seen my last bout. Said streets was watching. I'm gonna do you worse than I did Jay. Z, leave you with nothing to say. Z, and I ain't leaving the north till I fuck your babe. Z, fuck your babe. Z, delusional ass nigga. You won't get this child's and you sleeping with fishes for thinking you can swim with sharks. Prove that you pray. Z, and you can talk to God if you wanna, but you just pray. Z, I'm gonna murder him and any other nigga that prays. Z, and there's no question, I got all the answers, but how you figure you are a hyena? Must believe crack or both, we can tell by how you sway. Z, heaven end up and crazy. And if you tune up, it'll be the ultimate fuck up to your day. Z, I ain't talking midday naps when I say I'll have you pushing up days. Z, oh shit, absurdities. Family members taking their sweet time to bury Z. You'll swear the holy clan a bunch of loafers and slackers when they drag their feet too lazy. And I see you comfortable in your whackness, you cozy and you with an elevating heights cold Z. Cause you chose to with an elevating heights cold Z. Cause you choose to be shit. Just a gossip queen that like things that get caught up in people's business. Try set face and get defaced like a sphinx and you know Z.
Let's go.
And let's not get it twisted. I was meant to be here, but badly wants to say it's availability. You just happen to be here, and Monster's ass ain't. So these niggas set you up and let you believe you great. Shit. Let's not get it twisted. I was meant to be here, badly wants to say. It's availability. You just happen to be here, and Monster's ass ain't. Monster's ass ain't. Wouldn't be surprised if one of these niggas wanted to battle me, so they set you up and let you believe you're doing great. I think nah, you just masturbate. Mistakes you making, the mad great. So behave before fuck around and dig a big hole in this Limpopo streets and make it a mass great. And I ain't with this shit. I'll ever resemble a bottomless pit. Watch me dropping body after body. And just when y'all think I'm done, man, more violence. It keep adding another nigga, then another nigga, then another nigga like a Tarantino script. Oh shit, eyes! Oh shit, I said, Alzheimer's and high cholesterol is what I brought. Cause I'm old and fat, and that's all facts. Guess what? Here's predictable ass brought. Guess what? Predictable bars this nigga brought. Old and fat, and that's all facts. So time, motherfucker.
Let's go.
Alright, Malcom Zee. Round one is your view, my nigga. Eat this nigga.
Let's get it. No shit.
I said, let the real battle kickstart. I ain't even finna consider them rapid injuries. I'ma hang bash on the wall like a wedding picture. I'm Malcom Zee, a black magic trickster. Lightning strikes in the absence of rain. This side we play with fiction. You heard about this place exists, son. Lord gods are known for portraying pictures to change the gruesome reality. A late night hardcore beasts and outrageous creatures. Basically, in plain sight, all you see is people standing in front of you, but in hindsight, you win the Serengeti, mister. So welcome. First of all, understand that this ain't no better rap standoff. You're not just battling me, you're battling half of the land, so better be hands-on. So wait till... Hold it down! Hold it the fuck down! Yo! So wait till it's a huge place for you to represent, my nigga. So they finna know that you held on. As for me, people would pay to see me release what I have captive. That's ransom. Nigga, your food is not dirty. But you in a place where the sorcery of that name was birthed from. Cause the sun hot, but every hour somebody dies from a bad storm. But it's still no coincidence that you came across this rain, people. This is just an exhibition to show the rest of Mozambique what to prepare for. Because the storm is coming. And your punches finna hit hard. You finna bring that performance, buddy. Your better rap parodies are not that funny. You've been in the hip hop scene as a battle rap fan since niggas are scrambling for that money. But you're not that gunning, cause you only have 2 battles to show for your contributions. A lot of battles you could have executed before you got that chubby. Probably as You probably asked niggas for a lot of plays and they checked your weight and figured that you're not that hungry. I mean, look at you now. You in a rookie league, not in the top class, dummy. They'd rather book D-Monarch or Black Diesel, and them niggas is white as fuck, and you could take both of them on like nothing. But I get it, cause when your punches scratch the surface, you give this crowd an allergic reaction. And now you get in this work after this years of discrimination. Nigga, that's affirmative action. And so you made a tribute song to Double HP trying to contribute to the growth of your status. Good for you. Good for you. Did it work out? Was it worth it? Did it generate more views for you? But trying to profit off of another man's death, though, isn't that what people at funerals do? You wanna rip the fruit. You wanna rip the fruit from that somebody else planted and hope that they will root for you. Wait, rip off fruit planted, carnivorous plant. You gain from the fallen breeze that you consume, nigga. This nigga doesn't even have a clue what he's facing. I'm a virus. Beyond my physical form, I'm known to pollute congregations. A religious myth, a genome. They wrote the DNA code to have a few limitations through generations, so this is not a battle. Forget about the punches that you generate. See, you died the minute you passed the target. What's happening? See, you died the minute you passed the toll gate. What's happening now is me bringing people good entertainment, because in essence to end you with a snap I can mute all the senses. One command, leave the rest calm. That's group meditation. And I'm gonna throw bash in the streets like a hood celebration. Yo, I'm gonna place you in a box, Kafa. Better start your pleading. Fuck your feelings, quick funeral. No hairs to transport him in, but before he gets dropped, non-stop beating, punch your teeth in, tongue got beaten, now we can't talk safety. The guys got kicked in, then more shots, more shots, more shots, I can't stop drinking. They're gonna tell stories about how punches flew. They're gonna tell stories about how punches flew. And since you chubby too, I'm gonna need something to remove this coffin. That's Alcohol Felix.
Alright. To all battle rappers, please respect the time though, alright? There's a time limit for a reason, alright? Anyways, that Kafa bash, round 2. Get this nigga, man.
Fuck you and your carnivorous plants, mother. You know who got revolutionary pussy?
Who that?
Malcom Zee.
What's up, Kafa?
He said anything worker than Malcolm tracks. Malcolm raps. But yo, the only reason why Malcolm think he fucking... Nah, I forgot that part. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Let's rap, right? Hey yo, back in the day, when your moms first heard I was coming to the lips, shit, she couldn't contain the excitement. Couldn't wait to get a glimpse of the pimp. Bitch was hella wet, no panties under the skirt. I mean, sex drive so big, Bigger than this, retards, love of imaginary get. Look, I love that she old school, still rocks a perm. I mean, her coochie heavier than the school of fresh, more bunny worms. I mean, than the school of fresh, more bunny worms. I mean, couldn't suck dick for shit, but she was gonna learn. She told that.
Why is he looking at me when he says this shit?
Let's go. Okay, let's take it from the top. Yeah. When your mom first started was coming to the lips, she couldn't contain the excitement, couldn't wait to get a glimpse of the pimp. Bitch was hella wet, no panties under her skirt. I mean, sex drive so big, bigger than this retard's love of imaginary gets. I love that she was old school, still rocks a perm. I mean, her coochie heavier than the school of fresh, more bunny worms. Couldn't suck dick for shit, but she was gonna learn. She told your aunt about the D, now she wants her turn. Oh, the irony, fully fledged ZCC, but squeals like a possessed hog. I mean, her main purpose was get semen out my cock, and she was doing the sterling job. She was fit as fuck. That boy was so in the dark, she ain't never want me to rest. Like she was fit as fuck. Boy just go in the dark, she ain't never want me to rest. B, I mean, she was fit as fuck. Boy just go in the dark, she ain't never want me to rest. B, her left ass cheek rock, her right ass cheek hard place. Ain't no prizes for guessing where my dick be. And then one day, how old are you? Ain't no prices for guessing where my dick be. Then one day in between rounds, she started crying. I wasn't particularly concerned, but hey, I just had to ask. I said, yo, what's wrong, boo? Yeah. Yo. And then one day in between rounds, she started crying. I wasn't particularly concerned, but I just had to ask. I said, is it the anal boo? She said, nah, it hurt. But not as much as what my son Malcom do. See, he leaves the house in the name of hustling when he's not. Every equipment, gear, taxi, fare, clothes he wears, even the damn beats I bought. That's right. It's his deep sense of self-entitlement that hurts me most. I mean, he should be ashamed, but
Put it down.
Yo!
Sorry, careful. Please, gents.
Hey, yo.
Let's go.
Speed that bond before the bond.
And then one day in between rounds, she started crying. I wasn't particularly concerned, but I just had to ask, what's wrong? Is it the anal boo? She said, nah, it hurt, but not as much as what my son Malcom do. See, he leaves the house in the name of hustling when he's not. Every equipment, gear, taxi, fare, even the damn beats I bought. It's his deep sense of self-entitlement that hurts me most. I mean, he should be ashamed, but instead he boasts. See, he's dead in Gauteng, living in a one-room shack, breaking his back, sending home every cent he gets, fighting off peer pressure, because he refuses to spend cash on leisure, trying to give his kids shit he never had, trying to give his kids he never had. So he's trying to build them a dream home brick by brick, but little does he know his son Zee has picked up a habit and he's starting that dream brick by brick. I mean, I took him to good schools, I always cooked for him. Then he turned around and tripped me like an enemy when I did all I could for him. When I did all I could for him, she said, forget the gum bars. He's actually a good boy, just look past this shit. I don't know where I did wrong, even though I'm the only one he ever hit. Look. She said, I'm not perfect, I know that, but God knows why. I'm tired. Man, I wish me or my son just died. Yo, listen, son, the only reason why your voice gets high-pitched when you spit is because you don't even believe in the shit that you spit. Listen here, look past the diss, I hope you get the gist. The main aim of this bars is not to have you slit your wrist, but to send you back to the community, a better kid like a juvie psychiatrist.
Hey! Yo! My niggas, can we respect these niggas though? Shout out to Castle Lite, Malcom Zee, get this nigga round twos on you, man. Hey, can we just move back a bit, Alzo, man? Can we move back a bit, Alzo, please? Just a little bit, my niggas, please. Thank you, thank you.
Kill him, son.
So I googled the meaning of Kafa, and I found out that it's an Ethiopian language, and it's also a term for a belt. Now, this belt is traditionally made in a place called Tonga, and it's used to tighten up a dress. But I doubt those definitions I gave, this defines this nigga bash. Your definition of kafir is probably kafir. For blacks, this was a derogative term. You kafir because you want to hold it down for the black heroes that passed, but use a bigger C, because if the money's right, instant change. Because how you kafir when kafir means non-believer, but you're still eating from Christians' plate. But the name Sutu Kafa, although for the weight of the name you should never be proud. Because black folks in the past shown how they received rapid attacks just for running their mouth. They gotta go through bullshit and later on get placed next to a joker face to entertain the crowd.
You don't even get it, motherfucker. And you own being of facing oppression from your fellow mates from the underground. I mean, irrelevant how? With your drinking habit, another way to measure your level of doubt. It's just a facade. The liquor you can never manage without. But it's best that you're drunk because it was gonna reveal secrets. Then within seconds we're dealing with tears of a clown. So don't lie to yourself, Kafa. You're not for the real struggle. Because how you think you finna set apart hate between blacks while you still hate the person you are. And you feel so well, dog. You're supposed to be one of the natural selection in this battle rap shit. Why you like gay references in your lines, Kafa? Let's settle that shit. I'm not gonna say it's because he's secretly gay or something. That's pretty bad. But he is! I'm not gonna say it's because he's simply gay or something. That's played out. You just don't have bars or fillers, so you use gay references to make it sound like a joke so that they laugh. And that's not creative at all. That's why you're not occasionally placed on the card. It's Tetris how every bar you place ends up disintegrating the block. You make it to look bad and they end up taking the fall. But the name Sutu Kafa, I understand why the name Kafa Sutu. You feel entitled, but was cast out by your own people like Shaka Zulu. You were probably recording since you were like 14. Back then that was kind of cool too. and you paid a lot of and you feel like you paid a lot of dues, but your musical career suffered too soon. But you're just a hip hop fan, Bash. Understand? Out there, they sound like you who feel like they can kill a couple of niggas on stage, but never really engage because they understand that there's powerful tools that artists use to come up with this craft and voodoo that runs through the pen, the talent, something Kafa could use. But remember, Kafa is a belt for Tongan bitches, so don't try and debate. You're an almost nigga. You almost made it, and you almost been the shit, and really because of the fact that you're known to put everything that's tied to waste.
Malcom Zee versus Dat Kafa. Alright, my niggas, this is a fucking battle. Kafa back, this is the last round, my nigga. Round 3, get this nigga.
Come down, please, guys. That was nice even with the camera. That shit was dope. The only error you made. The only error you made. I'm not Zulu, dog. Nah, there was no rebuttal. I was just, just getting me right. But yo, let's start rapping. Let's start rapping. So check this out, right? Fucking Limpopo. Fucking Limpopo. Any nigga that read half a book owns a step back and can pronounce a 3-syllable English word as a fucking underground MC. Yeah, right. Limpopo fam. Any nigga that read half a book owns a snapback and can pronounce a 3-syllable English word as a fucking underground MC. Crowd don't know what they're hearing, but they cheering. Exhibit A, this retard Malcom Zee, he says shit like, when the wind blows, they win slow, cause I win slow, cause I'm not Microsoft.
The gents. Alright, continue, Kafa.
I'm gonna have to say this again. Bring it back! It's fucking Limpopo, fam. Any nigga that read half a book owns a snapback. Can pronounce a 3-syllable English word as a fucking underground MC. The crowd don't know what they're hearing, but they cheering. Yeah. Exhibit A, let's read top Malcom Zee. He be saying some dumb shit like, when the wind blows, their winds blow, cause I win though, cause I'm not Microsoft. Crowd goes berserker, Shanghai lady twerks and some...
Let's go.
Crowd goes berserk, some Shanghai lady twerks, some retard in the crowd screams, Zee, give him the word! Zee smiles cause it's the next setup to his line, so he continues. You gon' get this one. Minimum pay cause my girls throws and you're Netflix, that's why I show Max and got more game than Super Sport. Crowd don't get it. But I haven't heard so much English in a bit, so they cheer quicker.
Be nice. Let's go, Kafa, let's go.
So they cheer quicker. Fucking vendor midget overdosed on them. What the fuck is happening there?
Witchcraft. Let's go. Midget.
Crowd don't get it. Crowd don't get it.
My niggas at the back.
Crowd don't get it. Crowd don't get it, but they cheer. Fuck. Crowd don't get it, but they cheer quicker. Fucking vendor midget overdosed on him face, so jumps up and down, gets too excited, jumps up and down and knocks himself up with his own dick. You know, fucking vendors and their dick trees, bro.
Alright, Kafa back, my nigga, round 3's on you, continue.
Fucking vendors and they dick trees, bro, please. I said, listen, kid.
What did you know?
I said, listen, kid, I'll kick your rib cage in so quick it'll keep adrenaline from kicking in, so you feel every rib poking in, lungs collapse. One after the other like a sequel position. Fetal, your thick chest looking thin. Little homie screaming like a picking in. It's his own blood, he's drowning in. Ironic how it's the afterlife he now living in. Ironic how it's the afterlife. You thought I was on jokes? Nigga, you really are on coke, brother. But either way you look at it, my skill set higher. I'll put the Pirelli around your neck like the rope on. I scream, fuck Sesh Town before setting it on fire. Now that's so to get it off. Before setting it on fire, now that's Soweto's version of satire. I know your type. I know your type. You don't thrive on praise, need constant validation, nigga, please. I leave you in a permanent though. I leave you in a state of I leave you in a permanent state of uncertainty, exactly how you was running your scripts past your daddy, please. Now I said I see it now, puzzle complete. It's a 30 with these and I ain't even need this 30 piece. I'll take it a step further and knock you the fuck up with these, mama. And later on, when you see me in Sesh Town dancing to the Yenos, just know I'm unarmed. I ain't even bring my blades, dog. Cause we all know you're gonna scream, I'm a killer! But you ain't gonna do shit like Magic Johnson's AIDS.
Alright, my nigga, that was it. Round 3 for that Castle Bash. Malcom Zee's called round 3. My nigga, 3, 2, kill this thing.
See, I like gun bars. I never heard of gun though, but I tell you this, put a gun in a bar and the shooting's nice. Plus the creative side about it is pretty educational, something like a student's life. But to aim a gun, pull a trigger on a nigga, shit, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't try as long as the work gets done. Anything between the suit and tie. But yo, fuck all these shooting guys and how gangsters are in GP cause that's where bullets fly. I'm from Sesh Town where we good with knives. Not to say that they can take on guns, my nigga, but on the real, I grew up with some ruthless guys cause guns are quick and less aggressive. I mean, I shoot you die, but to stab a nigga on the throat, just that shit to feel a nigga bronchitis move inside you and you look in his eyes, would you really outdo these types? When a nigga beating another nigga gangsters, right? Never had a gun, but I tell you this, put a gun in a bar and the shooting's nice. The creative side about it is pre-dedicational, something like a student's life. But to aim a gun, pull a trigger on a nigga, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't try as long as the work gets done, anything between the suit and tie. But fuck all these shooting guys and how gangsters are in GP, because that's why bullets fly. I'm from Town where we're good in knives. Not to say that they can take on guns, but on the real I grew up with some ruthless guys, because guns are quick and less aggressive. I mean, I shoot, you die. But to stab a nigga on the throat, twist that shit till you feel a nigga bronchitis move inside, or you look in his eyes, could you really outdo these types? When a nigga beating another nigga with a brick to defuse his minds, them niggas crack heads, and they can't even cook it right.
Hey, let's keep it down, man. Let's keep it down. So last battle.
If I catch you randomly, but if I catch you randomly like in the streets at night, I'm gonna make it like one of them niggas that smokes pipes in broke times with a machete on the back. Come out of the shelters, I'm getting illuminated by this post light. You should be so frightened. When you see me approaching with it, oh fine, adrenaline rush, coke mind. I see you like it how I promote violence, so I pace up with it and I'm close by, so I let it swoosh on his leg. Big nigga collapses in no time, but he shook like, wait, why do I have white blood over here? Bitch, you didn't notice that I had a bullet stuck in your chest the whole time. Savage. Savage. A new age is born. The electricity in my mind terrifies all humankind. I dance with storms. He dies with no effect. Not even the sound of the bones is snap. They lack the static shock. I'm beyond perfection, nigga. No physical effort. What you think I'm fantastic for?
Yo, let's let the nigga finish, man. Finish.
The new age is born. The electricity in my mind terrifies all humankind. I dance with storms. He dies with no effect. Not even the sound of the bones is snap. The static shock. No physical effort. I'm beyond perfection. What you think I'm fantastic for? I'ma make a nigga face his doom. Ban his family before they attempt to sue me for raging war. It is my victor to get rid of this being. He came to take this loss and I ain't slaughtered in a while. But when my arm pull out the thing, morph into hard rock, it's clobbering time. Every punch that I stretch is fueled with an invisible force in the strike. But then I let the scene switch. See, please, watch me now cleanse the body in fire. What I aim for, savage. This heat range creates more haste. As I journey blaze, passive combustion that this whole place gon' feel the energy wave call flame zone.
I knew it.
I came with a couple today, and they even slay. Teen righteous, underage, but they known to shift this way. Battle rap scheme. Them split 16s to make an even 8. Before this battle, I thought Papa Guns gained a little weight, but that adds to my advantage, because the way I move fast, his motions pixelate. But wait, that's not Papa, it's Dat Kafa bash. They tried to make this nigga run rapid, but he can run that fast. But I've been running shit. My feet will tear apart Dat Kafa boots, and if you was my stepdaddy, I'd kill you and my mother too.
Let's go!
See, I'm a social cat. I get so disturbed by the notion that somebody told this cat that he can pop without even having to load a sperm. You told Joker that you can overstep his daddy shoes, and you own the fact, right?
You keep it going, man.
That's some total bash. But if I told you that you did that scheme not because you owed, in fact, you know the path you took led you to disappointing steps that probably had you slowly tethered to emotions mad filled with old regrets on how your own daddy didn't even support you, bash. When I rap my city, I got my city and it got me. Sup, I'm going back to Town with a body.
Alright.
Run it back!
Alright, my niggas. Hey, yo, make some noise for both these niggas. Make some noise for both these niggas. Alright, check this out. Yo, check this out, man. We're gonna take a quick 10-minute break. In 10 minutes, we're back at it. Next couple of battles, alright? Alright, my niggas.